Yo. Good evening, all. How we doing? Yo, yo, yo. Man, I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since we did this already. Time sure does fly, doesn't it, hey? Now, quick voice versus music check. Can you guys hear me okay? Rum. Should do a rum one day. Is the music too loud? It was too loud at the start of last stream, and then I had to tone it down because some people couldn't hear it at the top. So yeah, let me know if that's a problem. How are we all? 2 weeks of what is most likely being COVID lockdown for a good number of people who are attending. I know that Australia is in a little bit more lockdown compared to the 2 weeks ago that we did this last. I know it's certainly the case in Queensland. Where I am right now, there's been fines dished out to people who have been pulled over by the police on the side of the road, and they haven't had a good enough reason to be out and about driving, so they got hit with fines. So $1,100 per person. It's pretty savage. Oh, would you look at that? Rasta Mouse has resubbed. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. We've also had a couple of followers. OXFSec and Hindu Kush, I assume. First thing that comes to mind when I hear that is, what is it? Is it Katie Malure or Nora Jones that sung that song? Can't remember. Anyway, so greetings, Archbishop, Atwolf, Tom, who else? Rasta Mouse, Sisop, Parody, Barney. How are you all doing? So tonight's brew is Gyokro. Back to the really good quality green. Oh, tasty. This is really good stuff. If you guys haven't had any of this, you really need to get some. I actually ran out of 90% and I was only able to get 70% dark chocolate from the shop. So I'm afraid we can't go the purest option up around the 90s. We're going to have to stick with the 70s, which is slightly more sugary than I like to have. But, you know, these are dire times and this is a first world problem. So I really shouldn't complain. It's pretty tasty. Cheers to you. Beautiful. Anyway, I hope you're all well and that COVID lockdown hasn't caused you too much grief. For those people out there that have kids, I'm sure you're getting a little bit of cabin fever with children bouncing off the walls. For those people who don't have kids right now, it's probably validation that having kids was a bad idea. Grief indeed. Well, hello. Shanna has shown her lovely face. Thank you for joining. Yeah, salted caramel dark chocolate is good stuff. Burnt caramel is also lovely. Tux, greetings to you, Tux. Serializing has joined. All the regular crew are starting to show their lovely faces. So how about I get rid of mine and throw it back up there? And duck over to our virtual machine. Yeah, kids are the best. I love my two. Although I will admit, it's made a lot easier for me at the moment given that my two are 10 and 12 years old. So they're well and truly self-sufficient. And they know that I work from home full time and I don't have to fight with them. They know exactly how it works. And dad's at work to behave themselves and all that sort of thing. So I'm a lucky person, and when people ask me how I'm doing and I say I'm living the dream, I do genuinely mean that. I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky indeed. Right. Now, where did we leave off? We left off. I think we'd just done another binary thing, hadn't we? Was it this GPS one that we did? I think it was, because when we finished off, we said, hey, we're looking forward to... Someone said they're looking forward to doing web exploitation. Who was that? Hey, Eric. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I hope your homework's going well, mate. It might have been... Was it you, Tom? Might have been Tom. Hey, Arch. Long time no see. Kids are not really an option to me. They are worth it. Yeah, Tom, it was you. I thought it was you. Cool. Okay, well, we may as well get into that then, hey? Should we have a squiz? We'll start with this flask cards skeleton key. Let's see if this actually works. I think we tested this last time, didn't we? Okay. Now, when it comes to the ultimate dilemma, burp or zap, oh, I don't think that's a dilemma. I'll just use burp. I will just use burp. But to start with, before even using burp, I think we should just play with the interface and see what happens. Okay, good night, Will. Sleep tight, mate. Catch you soon. Hope you're being good for your dad. Okay, so I'm going to jump to a conclusion straight away. And given that this is called Flask Cards, I'm going to assume that this is written with Flask. I'm assuming I need to register before I can log in. So let's choose. I hate this pop-up that Firefox does. It drives me insane. Hey, Arroway! Nice to see you, mate. Hope all is well with you, dude. Okay, so let's register. In fact, what I should do is generate random passwords off screen and copy and paste. Random password generator. Password generator. Here we go. Generate me a password. This one. I'll just store this off screen so that if we need it again, I have it there. Register. Don't save. I probably should save them, shouldn't I? Okay. Sign in. No. Go away. Okay, so what do we got? We've got home. We can create cards. We can list cards. And there's an admin. Okay, I'm not an admin. Alright, so if I'm not an admin, what should I be doing? That's definitely hash extension. Without a doubt. That's the only logical explanation. Should we have a squiz at cookies? I'm hoping it's not going to be... Look, I'm going to say that it's not a cookie exploitation thing. Why would it call it Flask Cards? Yeah. Admin equals true with an exclamation mark. Is that what you're saying, Dean? Maybe we need to be more assertive with our exploitation. No, I think it's something else. Let's have a look. Question. Is this a cookie challenge? Okay, let's have a look. Is this a cookie challenge? The answer? No. There you go. QED. Chocolate eating stream. Yeah, sorry. The munching and the sloshing noises are probably a bit much. I gotta stop eating. It's really nice. Okay. How about we... I don't know. I'm guessing... Is this supposed to be like an XSS style challenge? Are we going to end up with the ability to do stuff? Let's have a squiz. See if there's actually escaping going on. Oh yeah. Ooh, yuck. Look at that. That's horrible. Okay. Maybe this has like template injection or something similar. So if we go we've had a template injection challenge in the past, haven't we? Let's see if we can inject. And let's have a squiz. List cards. Neither. I think you need to be admin to get the flag. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe you're correct. So clearly this is not an XSS thing. I mean, that was just fully encoded. So I don't know. What other avenues are typical for this? What do you reckon? Anyone? SQLI. Authentication floor. Yeah, we didn't actually look at cookies, did we? Let's have a squiz. Manage cookies. Oh, jeez. So we've got a Flask token. See if there's an API. Maybe I should fire this through Burp. Okay, let's oh, we've still got our old shell going. Oops. Okay, so Burp Suite. I wonder if it's going to complain that I need to update my license. Come on. Come on, Burp. Do your thing. Your license key has expired. Isn't that just typical? Alright, I'm just going to quickly flick over to my OPSEC interlude while I go ahead and relicense, because I don't want you jerks stealing my license key. That'd be bad. Sorry about this. Clearly I've come prepared. Just pulling my license out now. Where is it? It is in there, and there it is. So we need to take this one and we need to drop it behind the scenes in a magic location that I can actually access. So it won't be long. I'm nearly done. And contacting and activated. Okay. And now I can expose all the things to you people. Let's go back to our VMware scene. Yes, I haven't actually looked at Justin's OPSEC scene, but his OPSEC is very good. I have to physically burp. Well, with the amount of chocolate and tea that I am consuming, that may well be a possibility. First thing I'm going to do, which I probably should do across the board, is turn off Collaborator. And let's go back to our web interface and pivot through Burp. And let's make sure it works. Turn intercept off. Alright, so there we go. We know we're going through Burp. Alright. So, who has ideas? What are we doing? We're doing SQL injection. Is that what people are saying? Is that what this was about? Hey, Gombos. Thanks for coming on, mate. It's good to see you. And Vikrant's back. Vikrant, it's good to see you, mate. Feels like it's been ages since we've had you on stream. Okay, well, let's see. What are you guys thinking? Hang on a second. I missed something here. You found out they were sending the secret key. Now can you find a way to log in as admin? Any thoughts, people? What do you guys reckon? Secret key, you might be able to change the cookie. Yep, that's true. I'm assuming it's going to have something to do with that. Oh, hang on, look at this. So Flask card's skeleton key. So is there something about this skeleton key? Is there a known issue to do with Flask that we could possibly abuse? Key is some encoded value. Admin is true in the value to win. Just because I want another administrative solution, I do too. But I'm not sure that this is what we're looking for, right? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. The question that I've got is like, what would this secret key thing mean? What is Flask secret key? Demystify app.secret key. Let's have a squiz at what some of these things sound like. Oh, maybe. Oh. Okay, so maybe like when Flask encodes its cookies with a key. You need this key to be able to decode it and then recode it. Let's have a squiz. If app.secret key isn't set, Flask will not allow you to set the session dictionary. Right, so it's definitely to do with the session. Secret key is merely the value set for secret key configuration key. Right, so clearly we've been given the configuration key for cookie. So let's have a look. Yeah, okay. So we are given something. All right, so let's have a quick squiz. Actually, let me just add this to the scope. So we can view just the in-scope items only. All right, so here's our stuff. I assume that this session token is the thing that's being encoded with the key. Yeah, it could digitally sign with HMAC. So maybe do you reckon there's a website out there that like pulls Flask cookies apart? Flask cookie decoder. Flask session cookie decoder. Let's do that. It's got to be it, right? Where do I get a secret key? Okay, so that's not really helpful. Let's see what this thing does. Maybe it's going to give us something useful. Okay. Paste your session cookie here. And decode the cookie. Okay. Well, let's head back to Burp and we'll steal the cookie. And let's see what it says. Not particularly quick, is it? Hello, Binchuk. Welcome back, Sam. It's good to see you. Fresh, true, ID, blah, CSRF token, and user ID is 15. So I wonder if that needs to be like 1 or 0 or just admin. You can paste your Flask cookie. This simplified the script to decode. By default, use URL safe serializer. Okay, so session cookie decoder. Okay, so does this have the means to also encode? If action equals decode, submitted form, decode, decode. Okay, so that's all it's doing. Get form, CSS, source, decode, Flask, load. Okay, so that's clearly giving us the content of the cookie which we need to change. So we want to be able to do something with this. Yeah? This is Cisco, you've already won. Rasta, if you're hungry, get some chocolate. Yeah. Okay, so my guess. How do we re-encode this? Let's have a quick squiz at what this is doing, right? Because if this has got a decode function, we should be able to encode it ourselves. So decoding the cookie. If it starts with a dot, it's compressed. Right. Data.key decode. Okay, so that That gives us... Where is it? Action seeker contents. See if it's JSON. Load the JSON. If it is, just pretty print it. It's really interesting. So where is the like HMAC validation or whatever happening? There's got to be some kind of validation that goes on, right? Anyway, skip the first one. We know it's compressed. Decode. Where is the secret? Where is this secret supposedly useful? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, guys? Any ideas? Is there some documentation somewhere that shows you how to like redo or simulate what the Flask stuff is doing behind the scenes? Seems odd though, don't you think, that you could decode the cookie and there's nothing in there at all, unless like this is... hang on a second. I don't see anything in here that looks Flask specific, right? Ah, hang on, here we go. Split on the dots. Okay, so we take after that. So this first bit here is the bit that's being decoded. And I assume that this is some kind of signature based on the secret key behind the scenes, yeah? That'd be it. What do we got here, Gombos? Flask session cookie manager. Should we have a squiz at what that looks like? I'll bring that onto the stream. Okay. What does this do? Flask cookie manager. Well, would you look at that? We can encode and decode. Wow, anyone would think that this is exactly what we want. Okay, let's have a squiz. Let's make sure that we've got all the relevant dependencies installed. What do we need? We need Python 2. It's dangerous. I wonder if this is the exact thing that I need for my Fedora install. DNF install those things. Thank you. That's super handy. Hey, Multi. Good to see you, mate. Here we go. You must only run that on Arch Linux. I don't hate myself enough. Okay, so is this saying from the command line that we can just invoke it directly? Yeah. Okay. So we can pull the source from this somewhere, right? Use Flask Session Cookie Manager 3 with Python 3. Okay, so where's the source for that puppy? cd web make the Flask, what was it, secret key? I assume there's got a script of some kind that we can pull down. Where is it? Imported from here. Dependencies, it's dangerous in Flask. Where is the source of thing? I can't see it. I don't want to have to work. Yeah, it'll be in, hang on, it said it was imported from here. Aha, here we go. Session Cookie Manager. Flask session.py. Take a copy of that and here we go. Alright, let's take a copy of this. Oops. Git clone. Righto, so Python 2 Flask session manager, and we should get a encode/decode. Okay, this is looking pretty good. So what we want to be able to do first is we want to take our decoded cookie, don't we? So we need this magic here. Now, do we need to pass this on the command line to this thing? Is that what that said? Secret key and cookie structure. So I assume, based on what we're seeing here, encode. What? Aha, yep, there we go. So it does need to be a blob JSON that we pass on the command line. Whoops. Let's open good old Vim. And let's join those puppies together. So what we want to do here, I assume, user ID, I don't know, it's going to be 0 or 1, right? So I'm gonna make it a 0, and let's see if this makes a difference. So we want to, actually before I do that, I should grab his secret key. So we want to give it the secret key of, right, so we start with encode. Do I need to go like encode-h? Yeah, okay. So S is the secret key string which we've been given, and then T is this string here. That's VT. No, keep pressing the wrong button. What have I done? There we go. Sorry, my Vim foo is a bit weak. Alright, so let's try that. See what happens. Oop. I gotta get rid of dash H, don't I? So let's do that. Ooh, malformed string. Really? Encoding error, malformed string. Ah. Gotta make it look like JSON. Oh no, it is JSON. What have I done wrong here, guys and gals? That's all fine, isn't it? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Fresh, true. Is this your first time using Vim? Yes, thank you, Barney, for the cheap shots. Hang on, let me look at the docs again for this thing. T. Yeah, it's just got to be valid JSON -s. Oh, there's, hang on. Ah, okay, maybe. Do I need to hex decode this? Is that what this is? I don't think that should make a difference though, right? I assume not. Malformed string. Okay, hang on, let's have a look at the code. Why does it say malformed string? No, it doesn't. Name is main, parse, description, secret key, and positive decode part encode -t cookie structure. Encode then is not none, and cookie structure is not none. Then fscm.encode secret key and args.cookie structure. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, people? Does this look sane to you? What string could possibly be malformed? Encode -s -t. Maybe it is sensitive to the strings, the JSON, yeah. But it shouldn't matter whether it's JSON or not, right? I should be able to... Hang on. So if we do this, Python to... If I take what I've got here, this should be anything, right? And it should work. Invalid syntax. Okay, so invalid syntax. So let's do this then. ID 1. Okay, so that did work. Okay, so that worked. So there's definitely something wrong with that big blob of crap. So what is invalid? What have I done? Has it got something to do with the fact that these ID values here have got underscores in them? No? Alright, let's go back to... Let's do this. Maybe it's the copy and paste. Fresh. True. Really? Isn't that interesting? Ah. There we go. Hooray for Python. It needs to be capital T for true. Capital T, people, because it's a Python type. There it is. Alright, let's see what this does. Don't you just love... Ooh, what did I just do? Crap. Shit. Sorry about that. I'm such a goose. What was it called? Flask. Okay, the good thing is that history for the win. Let's not hit close, but instead hit copy. Alright, so what we want to do then is in our index, when we go to admin, we just want to replay that in burp, right? Admin. So when we do admin with our current session, we just get a redirect. So let's put this. See what this does. No. That looks like a legit token though, yeah. Has it given the same one back? No, we've got a new one. Okay, so if we go here, we send that, we actually don't get any response with a different session token in it, right? Did it? Oh, it did. It says login next equals admin. So it's asking us to log in again as if the session is invalid. Uh-huh. ID equals 1, you reckon? Alright, let's try ID equals 1 then. User ID 1. Copy. Paste here. Ooh! There it is, your flag is blah. Thank you, it was ID equals 1. But we were very much on the right line, so that's a win. No, I'm not an admin, but I am now. Submit. Okay, so that wasn't particularly difficult, really. Wasn't rocket science once we knew that that was the key that you needed to use to implement Flask cookie encoding. And thankfully, there's a bunch of Python out there that did all that magic stuff for us. So, winning. Thank you. Who was the person that suggested 1? That was Dr. Zero or Dresh Zero or something along those lines. Thank you for the session. Huzzah! Yay, you! 600 points. Yeah, it does seem like, I don't know, 600 points for that. Does seem like a lot of points, doesn't it? All right. What are we doing next? We're doing this. Help me reset. Should we just jump straight into the next web one? You guys happy with that? Yes. All right. Let's just close all these other things down, given that we don't need them anymore. Let's have a look. What do we got? Let's make sure that we read the question. 500 points for a hug. Hey, don't go there. There is a website running here. We need to get into any user for a flag. Really? Really? We need to get in as any user. Log in. Okay, so log in. These links don't seem to do anything. We can't sign up. Let's have a look at what Burp says. Ah, hang on. I'm going to have to change the target, aren't I? So I'm going to have to go into advanced scope control. Let's go back here and we'll add that to scope, but instead let's go any port. What happens now? Here we go. Okay, it's not coughing up any particularly useful information. Proudly maintained by Vel. Vel. Okay, so is this supposed to be like a username leakage? Because they basically said in the challenge, any user for a flag. So does that mean that this person is a user? There's nothing else in here. Like, it looks pretty standard, doesn't it? Login. They would put that there for a reason. It's a CTF challenge, yeah? I'm going to go with that being a username, but do we then have to brute force passwords? Is that what this is about? What about the login page? Let's have a squiz. Login page. Login page in Burp. What do we got in here? We got fairly standard, includes login, form post, and a password reset. What does this do? Aha! Dodgy password reset. Yep, that Wolf says the same. All right, let's see what this does. Vel. What is your favorite hero? Oh, okay. So is this going to be like an OSINT style challenge where you got to try and guess who, I don't know, who the best hero is going to be for Vel? Thing is, like, if I was going to do this on a real gig, I would type in details of the user into Google, but I'd be really worried that if I type like favorite hero Vel into a Google search and the results we're going to get back are the solution to this challenge, which I don't really want. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's leaked in the source code. Yeah, maybe it is. Good question. Good point. Let's have a squiz. Reset question. Password reset. Favorite hero. Can't see anything. Ah, look at that. We've got a Flask session. So yeah, clearly it's another Flask application. Okay. Doesn't look like there was anything leaked. Favorite hero. I don't know. Should we just Google for favorite heroes? I'll do American spelling. Is this what we should be doing? Favorite hero? Who's your favorite hero? Is it favorite hero or favorite superhero? answer is favorite hero. And it says, what is you favorite hero? Make an answer not required and just press reset. Okay. Or how about, I'll intercept this. Intercept is on. Let's submit that. And forward. Incorrect answer. What is your favorite food? Oh, okay. So it's only a single question. Type in OJ OJ Reeves. I'll turn intercept off now. Oh, that's also. If you get this attempt wrong, your account will be locked out. Cancel. Okay, so that means we can't brute force. Favorite food. Okay, what's your favorite food? Pasta? Favorite food. Is this like random or are we okay. What is your favorite hero? Does this mean that I'm sorry, I fat fingered there. Does this mean that in the history of this thing, reset? Okay, so this must be set in the session. Alright, pick some heroes, people. What is your what are we gonna go for, like Superman? I don't know, what should we... Let's go list of heroes. List of heroes. Let's have a look. List, well, I'm gonna go with superheroes. That would be the obvious. United States themed? What do you reckon? Hero sandwich. Hercules. AC. Okay, there's, yeah, comics. DC Comics. AC Comics. Marvel Comics. You reckon Russian? Well, this is Pico. Where does Pico come from? Should we be going cultural specific? What do we got in DC? We've got... Mr. America. Skyman. Skyrocket. Superman. Should we try Superman? Let's try Superman. Nope. Fizzer. Not Superman. What's your favorite car make? Ford? Could get shot for saying that. Batman. Maybe we should try Batman. Favorite color? What is your favorite color? Black, white, blue, red. Nope. Man, this is friggin' tedious, isn't it? I reckon it's going to be a luck of the draw kind of thing. What's your favorite car make? Porsche. Nope. Batman. Nope. Favorite hero. Who's left? Pick a Marvel hero. It's always blue. It's always blue. This is not OJ. Blue. Thor. Incorrect. Favorite hero. We've done Batman, we've done Superman, we've done Thor. Daredevil. This is not an enjoyable challenge. Spider-Man. Okay, let's try Spider-Man. Car make. Some other car makes that are well known. Tesla. Incorrect. Audi. I hope this is case insensitive, by the way, these questions. Bring on your suggestions, people. Audi, Spider-Man, got to be something missing. Either a hint or a leak. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a case of like just guessing. Toyota. No. Favorite hero. Iron Man. I'm terrible at this. Deadpool. Chuck it in, repeat it with a word list. Yeah, I don't know whether I should be doing that because the question changes depending on the session and I don't want to lock the account, right? If we break out Intruder and the question changes, then we've got to make sure that we script it based on the fact that if they ask for a car make, we only choose car make questions. But like if we submit it, we might get a different question, which I assume is associated with the session. So if we send forward to a question asking for a superhero, we kind of can't brute force that, right? We've got to make sure that we tailor our answers to specific word lists. I would assume that's the case anyway. Makes of cars. Car brands and car maybe BMW. BMW. Why is it taking so long? Nope. Favorite hero? Intruder is what you meant. I honestly don't think we can do it, right? Run session rule first, check for a string. Yeah, but if we do that, we still can't. We're just going to have to keep posting. But according to, like, when we try this maybe a third time, it's not going to let us. Is there anything in reset.js? Let's have a squiz. Is there a reset.js? There is too. Static. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Script. I don't see why I'm not seeing it. What have I done? That's a link. Ah, that's why. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Thank you. This is probably something important. Huh? JavaScript href. Static.js reset.js. Did I get that wrong? So there's bootstrap.js. Let's see if that's there. Bootstrap. Okay, that's there. But reset.js is not. Hey Jay, good to see you, man. Long time no see. Suggest the solution is not entirely there. Yeah, maybe it means it's not important. Yeah, maybe. It's a 404. That's very strange. So why would that be in there? Link rel. Let's just have Let's just quickly go back to here. Oh, why did I do that? Yes. Yes. Domain. So it doesn't even make a request for it, right? In fact, do any of them? They're all just links. They're not actually imported as script tags, like script sources. Maybe I need to look at all of these to see if there's anything in them. Yeah, using link instead of script. That's exactly what I was thinking. I don't know, like... I'm missing something really dumb here. That file doesn't exist, right? Okay, so we said before that we knew this was Flask. Let's have a look. Maybe there is something in the session cookie that's going to give us Flask session cookie decode. Let's go back to this thing that we were looking at before, and let's decode the cookie and see if there's anything in here. So let's make sure I've got the latest one. So here we go. Let's take this. Copy. Alright, so what's in here? Is there anything error? Not JSON data. Really? Oh, I missed the dot. Let's try that again. No session key? No, that should be fine. Did it fail again? Yeah, it's definitely what I had, hey? Decode. Spinning. Spinning. Come on, give me something. Give me something. No. That's upsetting. Wonder if this thing gives us something else. So let's go Python to decode cookie value. Aha! Ooh! Okay, so we've got color, food, hero, car make, yellow, Wolverine, Honda, chips. Far out. Favorite color? Yellow. Far out. Please don't tell me it was that easy. Hang on. Hero. What was the hero in here? Wolverine. I had the... This should be right. Account is locked out. Crap. Bollocks. Okay. Delete current site cookies. Login. Forgot password. Okay. Now let's have a squiz and decode again. I'm pretty sure that this is what we should be doing now, yeah? You guys agree? Python 2 Flask manage to decode. Whoops. What'd I do? What'd I do? Decode. I gotta give it -C. I am hopeless. Okay, so it's asking for a car make. One would assume Honda. Here we go, Honda. Let's try that. Submit. Favorite. It didn't say the answer was incorrect. Favorite color. Yellow. Yellow. Aha! Password. I'll just use the one that I used before. Log in. Bell. Hey, there we go. 650 points for that. What do you guys reckon? Was it worth it? Yeah, funny, huh? Jeez. Oh, hang on. What? Oh, yeah, one above. Whoops. I am dumb. Hey, Drafty. Good to see you, Mark. How you been, mate? Yeah, I should type the answer into the correct one. Clearly, the hardest part of this CTF for me is putting the keys and flags in the correct goddamn text box. I know. Imagine how screwed I would be if you guys weren't here to tell me how to do stuff. It would be very messy. Cool. Okay, well that's good that one's out of the way. We have one more. Web. Should we just dive straight into the web again? Moving on. I'll go with yes until I hear otherwise. What's the answer? I don't know. Right. Ooh. Really? 42. Okay, so if I type 42, are we going to get SQL inject? Okay. Excellent. So we have a classic SQL injection. What does this actually give us? Request. Response. Okay, so there's nothing special going on there, right? There's there's no other links. It looks like a fairly standard SQL injection floor, yeah? Do you reckon it's... Hang on, what was the uncaught error in fetch array? Ah, it's SQL SQLite. Unable to prepare statement, unrecognized token. Favorite type of injection. Yeah. I say we burp, it's fun. Oh, hello. Debug is 1. What do we get? What does this debug flag do? Does it change things? 683 bytes. No, it doesn't change anything. What if is that something that we can pass in here? Would that give us any extra? No. Why is it posting debug equals 0? There was an HTML comment, was it? Source code. Thank you. Hey, Fraser. How are you been, mate? Haven't seen you for a while either. I hope that things have been treating you well in COVID land. Ooh, hello. Let's have a look. Alright, so here's the full source. And yeah, pretty standard. Fetch array, perfect. Your flag is flag. Else if row, else wrong. What's this? Okay, so where does that answer come from? Answer is post answer. What is canary? Oh, okay, so clearly this is let's go. Yeah, no, I hear you. Do it. You reckon we need to read the config file? I'm not convinced. Let me just think about this for a minute. Yeah, I could cheat in SQL map, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do something else. Excuse me. So all right, let's just start with, clearly we don't need this debug thing because it doesn't do anything. Let's go and we'll type in, let's do like a union select star from answers. Where 1 equals 1. Let's do that. And just URL encode these babies. URL encode, control U. Okay, what does this do? Select star from answers where answer for union select star from answers where 1 equals 1. So that should have just worked, right? Okay, so that gave us you are so close. Okay, so we ended here. Ah, okay, so we clearly didn't get this canary value. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, people? We clearly. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, so union select 1. Well, we don't really, we know the name of the table. So if we look here, like the flag is coming out of, so the answer is there. We pull in the row. I assume that the flag is going to be in the row. Yeah? Oh, I've just had a follower. Who has followed? Kyanez, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. When the answer yeah, exactly. So we've got a result. The answer that we've got is supposed to be a thing. I'm assuming that this isn't actually the source that's currently being executed because answer is what we've given it here. So I mean, if we hit config.php, just to satiate everyone's desires, if we hit that directly, it's just going to give us nothing, right? There we go. So it's got nothing. If we went config.phps, it's not there. So we don't have the source, right? Yeah, beat you to it, Gone Boss. So I'm pretty sure that we are not going to be able to review the content of it. So what we need to do instead is brute force what the answer should be. Okay, so for example, if we get an answer where like the answer starts with a character that's legit, then perhaps we can yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. All right, so let's mix this up a little bit. CD stream Pico web. What was this challenge called? A simple question. Is that what it was? A simple question. Simple question. Okay, so let's go. Let's actually script something up. Let's do some work. Actually do some work. Oh, actually I need to do the normal bin, don't I? So that you guys can see things in all its glory. So let's do this. Vim exploit. So bang user bin env python 2. Okay, so what we'll do is let's import requests, path disclosure on the app. We could do PHP injection to get the answer inside the pre-tags. Okay, let's have a quick squeeze. I don't think we can. Where are the pre-tags? You also have path disclosure in the app. I do? Where? We tried to get config and obviously it comes back blank. So where is path disclosure going to help us? Yeah, answer2.php, which is... Oh, it's in here, you mean? Oh, you're talking about this. Yeah, but even if we get access to config.php, it just comes back blank, right? I don't think that's necessarily going to help us, to be honest, mate. I think we just need to get scripting. Am I allowed to give shitpost reply to people who are narrow-mindedly commented on your tweet? Mate, I don't care. Like, I'd say don't feed the trolls. Anyway, so what I want to do is, I want to be able to kind of repeatedly make requests. No, you use the loading files. MySQL is not what we're using. It's SQLite. Can we read files off disk with SQLite? Let's have a look. SQLite read file contents. Ding, ding, ding. That's true. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. Is there a way of doing it? Let's go with SQLite injection cheat. Cheat sheet? I see what you're saying now. Serializing? Payloads all the things, SQLite injection. Let's see if there's anything magical in here. Comments, version, string base, extract table name, column name, references, attach database. So we can attach databases. All things mum. See what else we can find in here. I don't think we can actually read files, can we? Can get the information schema. I'm pretty sure you can't, but feel free to find the command that will make it work. Ah, what's this? File writing. Okay, so we can write. Requires either direct database access. I'm guessing we're not going to be able to write, to be perfectly frank. I'd be really surprised if we can write to disk. Run the query to get the name of the database file. I'm thinking that we just need to like literally brute force. I get the feeling that, I mean, if we can continue to get this, if it comes back with "you are so close," then we know that we've got another character, right? So what we need to know is, so we go SQLite query, what do we need to do? Like. Querying database on pattern matching. Let's do that. Like pattern. Okay, so for example, if in our burp repeater, if we did where answer, which I am actually guessing, it might not be answer. Could be, we would need to get column names, so I'm just going to guess. Where answer sent 3D, which I know, oh no, we want to say like. So we actually don't need to do URL encoding for single quotes, so let's make it really easy. If we did like %, what happens here? Undefined index. Undefined index. Debug. Oh, okay. Hang on. Debug equals 1. Let's put that back in. Here we go. Alright, so if we do... Here's what I'm thinking, right? We go B, C, D... Like, so if we did this, and we ended up with something that had A in it, for example... There you go, see how that came back with "you are so close"? See what I mean? Yeah. So what, but that's right. So that tells me that the answer has an A in it. But what I want to be able to do is start from the beginning and get all the things. Because it's not going to tell us the answer as a result of this. We have to directly match the answer even though we're injecting. So we need to repeatedly do this. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let me script this up. So basically we need to start with an answer which has nothing in it. And then for simultaneously matching against several possible answers. Yeah, no, exactly. So as long as we get a valid answer, whatever the answer happens to be, then we should be okay, right? Assuming that the answer that's in the database is the canary answer. So if we had for the character starting where are we? For C in range, we'll go ord of, what would it be? Actually, yeah, we'll start with... just give me a sec. Let me make sure that we're picking a reasonable range. ASCII. Right, so... Yeah, space. Space is where we want to start. So let's start with space, which we know is hex 20. So we can start with hex 20. And we're going to go all the way up to... Where are we at? 7E, so that we don't have delete included. 7E. Actually, we should go to 7F because range will include. Okay, so then if we can go our SQL equals 42, because we know that's going to be helpful. Union select star from answers where answer like actually we're going to need 2. Okay, so let's do this. Let's make that a little bit bigger. So the first thing we're going to do is put in our predefined answer because we're going to add to it if we find one, right? And then we will do whatever, what would it be? Char of C is. Okay. So if we just go print SQL, and then, right, so see we're going through and we're generating these payloads. And hopefully, when things come back, for each one of those things, every time we find one that's legit, we want to make sure that we check it and we add it to the answer and then go to the next answer. Okay, so how about we do this? We'll go, we'll call that I, and we'll go C equals CHR of I. And we'll change that to C. So what we need to do is make a request, don't we? So how do we make requests? We need a URL first. So what's the URL? Burp. No, not burp. Copying URL is. This is what we want, right? So we're posting to here. Let's go base URL is that. So that's where we're posting to. I can never remember off the top of my head. Python request post. Let's see what posting. Python request posts. Get and post request using Python. Let's use that one. Post. Show me a post. Making a get. Making a post. Endpoint, source code, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we create a dictionary, and then we just do that, and then the response is requests.post. Okay, that doesn't look too painful. All right, so what we're submitting then is the data's going to be what was it called? Repeater, answer, and debug. So answer is going to be SQL, and debug. Gonna have to put these in strings, aren't I? Debug, we'll just leave. Oh, we'll leave it as 1. Okay. Then we need to go response equals request dot. Is it post? Requests dot post. Request.post, we go URL equals base URL and data equals data. And so we can expect to see. Sorry, I know you guys are talking, I'm just a little engrossed, but I'm looking, I will have a look. So we should probably just regex this or something, right? You are so close. Okay, so we can do it the really slow way. We can say if resp you are so in resp.text. So we know that we need to add I to the answer. Okay, so let's have found equals false, and we can say while not found, we want to do all of these things. Okay, answer plus equals I. We can go elif, is it elif? Yeah, elif. I assume it's going to have PicoCTF in it. In resp.text. Found equals true. Here we're going to break in both cases, and otherwise we're just going to keep looping, right? And what I might do here is like print answer. Let's just see what this does. And what I'll do, I'm just going to break here as well, because what I want to see is if that first loop works, then, you know, we're in a good spot, right? Look up glob for SQLite, remember having to use it once. Okay, let's have a squiz anyway. So what does exploit do? Cannot, ooh. Oh yeah, that's not, there you go, it actually found something. That should be C, not I. I blame you guys for letting that happen. Okay, so answer. Ah, percent. We should probably exclude percent, hey? If I equals percent, let's, no, not break, continue. Skip it. Of course, okay. Christ. I'm going to have to get rid of this break. Hang on a second, but answer shouldn't have the percent in it, right? I'm confused. Okay, so we didn't get there. Why not? Oh, it's because it's I. That should be C. I am so dumb. Let's try that again. Okay, so we did get there this time, which is good. And hopefully... Hopefully we're going to get somewhere with this. Pretty slow. Not exactly fast, is it? Probably because I'm doing this horrible match here. Okay, so we got nothing. Did we get, or did we get something? No, we didn't. Have I just accidentally adjusted the size of this thing? I think I might have done. Yeah, I did. Sorry, just one sec. I think, did I just... I may have cut off the left-hand side of this view just a little bit by accidentally dragging the border. A little bit further. Okay, that'll do. I think we got it there. You need to include the percent. Did I not do that? Oh, you're right, I didn't. Thank you, you're correct. I missed it just there. That's what I needed to do. This is why we are a good team, people. Oh, excellent. Okay, so we got something. Let's put 4 in here. Oh, I know what's happening here. $41. Oh man, multi, you were close. All right, so that's beneficial. Let's just let it rip for a little while and see what happens, eh? We should see it slowly grow over time. Should do 4-1 something. 4-1A. This may take a while. Ziphelon. We are currently working on a web challenge. which coughs up some source code for us, and effectively all it's asking for is for us to paste in the answer to this challenge. The source code for this is as shown, and so what we've discovered is that it is open to SQL injection in SQLite, as you can see here, and what we're trying to do right now is brute force this, because regardless of what answer we give it, we've got to make sure that it's exact based on this check, otherwise it won't cough the flag up. And so we're using this little canary here saying that we're close because we're getting results, but we're not able to render the flag. So at the moment, as you can see, we're kind of brute forcing the start of this answer by utilizing a like query, going through the characters to see if we can slowly but surely repeatedly get this "you are so close" answer as we add more and more to our answer. Going back to work, lunch hour over. See you, mate. Thanks for coming along, serializing. And yes, poking fun at me is indeed wise. And we have another... Oh, we've had a few followers. Who have we had? While that's running, I'm going to go and say thank you to those people who have decided to follow me. Fetty1, I missed. And McKeeper, Binchuk, about time, Binchuk, you jerk. Yeezus21, Ziphalon, 41 and 6x9. Is that what you reckon? Full disclosure, I have no idea where I followed. Why do we need it? Okay, so the reason why we've added this at the end is because we're only trying to match the start of the string because we don't know what comes later. So all we're doing here is we're just slowly but surely creating the start of the string, and as we successfully get one more character, we add it to our answer. And we're only brute forcing one end of the string. 41 and 6. What was your... And 6x9. Ooh, no, not quite. HHGTG. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And Zephalon. Zephalon decided to subscribe. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for subscribing. That's very, very kind. I'm very grateful for your support. Nine sixes. Okay, so hopefully this very simple script is actually going to give us the answer. It's pretty slow, isn't it? 41 and 660. 660. At this point, it's probably safe to reduce the character set. I would agree, but if you think I am cancelling the script at this point, you are mistaken. So I'm just going to let it rip. I would agree. It's going to... Basically, we should be able to choose alphabetic and numeric. But you know what? 66. Yes, that's it. It's going to spit it out in just a second anyway. So yeah, 42 was actually the answer, just not the way that Multi had originally intended it to be. Isn't that hilarious? 41 and 66. Let's see what it does when I punch it into the interface. We'll just let the script run. Oh, it's wrong. So there's more to it. We will keep letting it go. And what we may find too is that maybe there is some other special character in here. When it reaches the end of the character set, we will find out, won't we? Is there like an exclamation mark or I don't know, some other oh, hang on. Look at that. We've got two of the same thing. Okay, so let's whack this in because we know that this is the answer, 41 and 6/6. We reached the end of the word. The real canary comes after the 4 in the ASCII chart, so we skipped over it. Oh, does that skip over it? Does it? You think? You reckon there's a space at the end? No. Let's just do this for a sec. Oop. So that's wrong. Oh no, it's equals, isn't it? Why am I doing that? That's ridiculous. So equals, and then we can just go or answer like. Here we go. Okay, so if we do this, you are so close. We don't even need to do the union. Imagine the first answer in the table is blah, and there's a second answer is 52. We would never find 52 because we are straight on. That's true. That's true. We would, wouldn't we? I don't know. I kind of feel like. Oh. Case. It's got to be case. 41 and... Because remember, like is case insensitive. 6, 6. Aha! Yes! So like is case insensitive. There we go. Woohoo! Oh, did he? Guessing it's a case. Oh, you did too. My bad. Oh, okay, is glob case insensitive, is it? There you go. SQLite, glob. Case. Okay, so unlike the glob operator. There you go. Wolf, why didn't I listen to you? Thanks for that. There we go. That was fun. I enjoyed that. So okay, so does that mean then if I do this, now we know that it's going to be K. So let's do numbers. I was going to actually. No, I don't think I will. You were really lucky the pattern was easy to guess. Yes, I agree. I just went with capitalization based on the words. But to be honest, I would, if I'd got it wrong, I would have gone back through the chat and you would have told me to be sensible and use glob instead. So we don't even need the union select. We can just do this. And we can go or answer glob. Okay, so if we have valid characters, let me just grab I just want to make the script run a little bit quicker. And so we can rerun it using the glob. Actually, let's do it this way. Alphabet equals plus dot join map char to range of ord A to odd Z. So we're going to need to grab this. Okay, so I'm just making this script behave a little nicer. So that'll be lower, upper, num, and so the alphabet will be lower plus upper plus num. Man, my Vim foo is weak today. Join map char range blah blah blah. So that should, let me just print this out. It didn't include Z, so let's add 1 and make sure that's doing what I want it to do. Yep. Okay, so if we do that and we go for I in alphabet, then we can change this to C. We don't need the escape. And then hopefully this will actually run a fair bit quicker. Yeah. Fingers crossed. I just want to see it actually deal with case correctly. Come on. Should have put the numbers at the start. Actually. Yeah, sorry. I cancelled that and I shouldn't have done. The suspense! I know, right? Man, we're coming up to an hour and a half. We've done an hour and a half already. Wow. Crazy town. There's 42 people watching. Holy moly. The sequel's not... Isn't it? What's wrong with the sequel? There you go, 41. That didn't get anything, did it? So hang on a second. What have I done wrong here? What did I do, guys? Talk to me. See? No, it's cool. Well, clearly it didn't do anything. It didn't pull out what I wanted. You know what I need to do? Is I'm going to print the sequel out. Oh, do we not? Ah, oh, okay. Hang on a second. I know what's wrong. And where is it? SQLite log. I think I know what's going on. I'm going to assume. Oh, why is intercept on? I'm going to assume that the syntax is different. Because glob, like to me, glob straight away says, well, if I'm globbing, I'm going to use asterisks instead of %. There you go, star. So that's what the problem is. Star. And now I can get rid of the sequel. Bitwise, welcome. Okay, come on. This should be way quicker. There you go, 41A. Is that what we wanted? Yeah, A, N, D. Here we go. Alright. I think our concept has been proven. And capital S. Come on, spit out the capital S and I'll be done. Okay, cool. So we know that that's the case. So we got a working solution and a script that behaves itself. So cheating a bit without at the start of the answer. Yeah, I know, but whatever. Hooray! Hooray! Thanks for your support, everyone. Let's exit out of Tmux. So we have the answer. Let's close all of these boxes down. What do we got next? Ooh. Can you exploit the following program? So we've got a binary exploitation problem. I will admit, it's always harder doing this shit live and on stream. It is. It's intimidating. And as a result, I'm going to eat more chocolate. But no, I appreciate you guys helping out. So we have 15 minutes to go. And there's a 650 point binary exploitation challenge. Lint 70%. This is not OJ. It's good stuff. I did one Valhalla VM Blind stream. There you go. See? It is actually intimidating. When I first streamed, I was actually really, really nervous. And I still kind of get nervous every now and then. I'm very fortunate though, because you guys are all very decent people. And you're here to have fun and learn and support me in my failure. Which is great, because I know that if I make a mistake, you will laugh with me rather than just at me. But yeah, it does take a little bit of I don't know, confidence is probably not the right word, but something. There's something about just sort of revealing yourself and all of your flustering failures live on stream while people are watching you, and it's kind of bizarre to think that that people actually get a kick out of doing it, out of watching it. So, but yeah, being too nice. Yes, that's right. Better reflect the rest of the internet and be absolute jerks. And then the moderators in this room can actually use the ban hammer, which I think we've only had to use maybe once. And someone comes in and repeatedly asks for information on how to break into Facebook or some other nonsense. So given that we have 15 minutes to go, the next challenge is a binary exploitation challenge, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to take 15 minutes to solve it. Someone ban Gombos. On all bots, yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll postpone here, and then next stream we can kick off with the binary. So we did the 3 web challenges, and that took an hour and a half. That's how much I suck. But we at least scripted something. So not only did we, tweak some cookies and reuse some people's code to solve a couple of challenges, we did actually do some of our own work. So. You guys are funny. But look, if you have any questions or you feel like I didn't explain myself very well or something, then as always, you can hit me up on Discord, you can hit me up on Twitter, or email me, or send me abusive text messages via Signal or whatever it happens to be. Yeah. So, I don't know how to say that name, but it's very long. Kei Kakemo Dawiko. I don't know whether that's generated or not. Is there a regular stream schedule? That's a really good question. I'm trying to be really regular, but the problem is that work tends to make it difficult. But at this stage, I'm trying to do at least once a week on a Monday or a Tuesday night. I'll probably end up doing another one this week, maybe on Thursday. So let's pencil in sort of Tuesday and Thursdays for this sort of shenanigans. And then in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to reboot the interpreter development streams at the same time. So yeah, let's try and pencil in another one for Thursday night, because I like to keep these things regular. But yeah, thanks as always to everyone out there who continues to support these ridiculous shenanigans of me fumbling inside virtual machines for your amusement. and for everyone's support and for not being jerks. Like, seriously, it's really nice having you guys all hang out and chat and help and point out the flaws without being jerks to me and jerks to each other. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I have a lot of fun doing this, and it's great to see so many people come in and enjoy it too, and particularly the regular faces. It really is lovely. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on Thursday. I'll keep you posted on Discord and the twits, and yeah, thank you very much. I'm really grateful, and stay safe, keep washing your hands, don't touch your faces, and as always, be good to everyone.